Lee sent a case to TDO Clinical on July 2nd about a tooth where he was wondering whether gentle wave would solve the particular problem he was having with this case. And then he did a surgery and he sent me the end of the root, and we processed it yesterday, and I thought I'd share some of the findings. This is Lee's original post about the case. He tried odonto-based. The sinus tract did not go away, and he eventually did the endodontic surgery on it. These are the pictures from his case. There's the odonto paste, the persistent track, the final obturation, and then pictures from his surgery of the resected root. So this is what the resected root looked like when I got it. It was submitted in formalin. We washed it off in PBS, took some pictures while it was still wet in PBS, then used increasing concentrations of alcohol, dehydrated it, mounted it on a specimen. We did critical point dry it, mounted it on a specimen, and sputter coated it with 20 nanometers of gold palladium. And then we're going to look at the external root surface and also the canals here as well. So this is looking on the external root surface of the tooth. This is that root gnar that looked like it was all over the lateral aspect of the root. And we're going to look into this area and just see what we find. And here you can see all of this lacy material, which is in fact, it looks like a Fusobacterium nucleatum type of impregnation or a fungi. And when you actually go in here and look very carefully, it's a classic biofilm. And these are some of the organisms that this does look like Fusobacteria. So when we look at the root accretion from more of a sagittal view here, we'll go in and look at this as well. You'll get a little bit different sense of what it looks like. And we'll go into that area there. And here again, you can see this kind of extensive biofilm with EPS, and it's calcifying in. These are all chalcospheroids here, filling in on this under network of looks like Fusobacteria. Here's maybe a higher magnification view showing clearly bacterial morphotypes in their EPS and in the process of being calcified over. So I thought we'd also look at the isthmus. These are the buccal and lingual canals, and I thought we'd look in this isthmus area. The buccal canal looks very clean. The lingual canal looks like there's some debris on it. I don't know if that's from the surgery or what it looks like it's on the canal wall. But let's look into the isthmus area, since it addresses the question he asked about gentle wave. And when you actually go in and look carefully at this material in the isthmus area, I'll try to take you through sequentially so you don't get lost in the magnifications. And we're going to look, we're still in the isthmus area here. We're going to look into the area and see what we see. And what you see is a massive biofilm in that tissue in the isthmus area. So I think when you ask a question, would gentle wave have solved this particular problem for you? In my experience, in our lab tests, it would clean out that area in the isthmus area between the buccal and lingual canals. I have never seen any evidence that it can be effective on root gnar or biofilms on the external surface of the root. So I think surgery was probably the correct choice here, and we'll be very interested to see the recalls on this case if Lee would be kind enough to post them.